Welcome to Everyday Life. It's your boy, Uncle Deacon, coming to you to encourage you, motivate you, elevate you, educate you, but most of all, love you. Yo, it's your boy Uncle Deacon. Y'all know what time it is, man. We finna keep it real. I'm finna go ahead and dive right off into it. But first of all, I just want to know from everybody, man, how was y'all Memorial Day weekend? Listen, y'all already know I'm gonna need y'all to comment, like, share, subscribe, all of that. This video, this podcast right here. Now, I'm gonna talk to y'all about my Memorial Day weekend. It was wonderful. First of all, I had a Memorial Midnight, a pre, I'm sorry, let me get this right. The original pre-Memorial Day Midnight musical. Man, let me tell y'all, it was a blast. Man, the choir got up there, we did our thing. Thanks to all of our guests that came out there. Man, it was beautiful. It was a time to be had. Amen. All right, now to get off that real quick. Listen, y'all. Over the weekend, things happen, man. And today we're gonna talk about family, all right? Because a lot of people seem to think that, you only got the family that you're born to and you're stuck with that. Well, I want to come to share something just a little bit differently, all right? Because family is not just what you're born into. Family can also be what you make it. Uh-huh. Catch what I just said. Because sometimes you may have some friends or some outsiders that you're more close to than you are with family. Now I'm not gonna sit up here and say all families sucks or no, but every family has their own issues, okay? Now you may have your family issues where you don't want to talk to none of them, you don't want to deal with them, whatever the case may be. If that is you, then I implore you, look outside of your biological family. Go out. It's okay to go outside of your biological family. It's okay. Don't let nobody make you feel bad because you found other people that you can go and you can talk to, you can feel comfortable around, you can cope with, and you can thrive with. You learn from them, they learn from you. You love on them, they love on you. You care about them, they care about you. All of that. But then you also have your biological family. And for the most parts, some biological families, well, I would love to say most biological families, they have a bond, they have a unity where they're going to rally for each other. They're going to stand 10 toes down for each other, especially when they're close in the bloodline. And when I say close, I'm talking about like brother, sister, auntie, uncle, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, that thing, first cousins, like y'all around each other all the time. You feel me? Y'all have that camaraderie. But then sometimes it just doesn't work out like that. Because that same biological family could also piss you off to the point to where you may want to do bodily harm, or you just like, I gotta get away from these people. I don't like them. I can't stand them. I capital HATE them. Capital. All caps. And if your family has drove you to that point, I implore you, get away. Get away. And hey, listen, 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 listen. Even if you live in the house with them, and you feel like, well, I don't have nowhere to go. I might have to go to a homeless shelter, and I really don't want to go to no homeless shelter because you don't know what can happen up there. Let me tell you something. I've been in a homeless shelter. I've been in halfway houses. I've been in rehabs. I've been in prison. None of those things are new to me, and although it may be belittling to a lot of people, it may be beneath them, it may be something that they, oh, never do that, baby. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't have a problem with it. Me, no. Now I will tell you this: it is a hurtful reality when you have to actually sit back and look at your reality and say, "Damn, this is what this is what I need to do for myself, for my sanity, for my freedom, for my own peace of mind." That you have to go and live in a homeless shelter or a halfway house, or you know what I'm saying. You would rather live in your vehicle than to be in a residence. that's that's a hurtful and harsh reality. But if that decision keeps you out of trouble, then baby, I'm right there with you. Go ahead, let's do it. Let's get it. Hell, matter of fact, you want to sleep in your car? I'll come and sleep in the car with you. I'll spend a night with you. That's me. Cause me, as for me, myself, and I, if I get put into that position, I'm definitely gonna go do it. And low key, I feel like I have been put in that position. So I'm wrapping my head around things. And yes, if I have to go, I'm going. I'm not gonna let nobody put me in a predicament to where I'm in prison or I'm in the hospital or I'm dead. So we have to be mature in our thinking, in our upbringing, in our growing. And as we mature as adults, it's time for us to look at the scenarios and the people that are surrounding us. And, like I told y'all, I go to church. My pastor is big on small circles, not having a lot of people in your circles, and then cut out the bad weed. Like if you have a circle and somebody in your circle is doing, let's use me for example. Let's say I have a circle of 5 people, and out of the 5 people, one of these Negroes want to keep snorting cocaine or keep popping X pills. Now that was a big problem for me. And now that I don't do those things no more, why would I even have this individual around me? Because all that individual is going to do is entice me and keep enticing me until I fall. And then as soon as I fall, that Negro gonna take off and go about his business. And now here I am stuck in this high, in this phase all over again, trying to find the next dollar so I can go get the next high. Baby, ain't nobody got time for that. So sometimes you have to look at you have to look at your circles, you have to look at the people you're surrounding. If there is one person in your circle that does not mean you any good, is not motivating you, pushing you to do better, they're actually bringing you back and they're keeping you in the rut, they're keeping you in all the mess that you're trying to get away from, that person needs to go. Them people need to go. Hell, the whole start over, go somewhere else. Because I love this new journey that I'm on. It's a new journey. It's different. My response is different. I get different responses with the new attitude that I have. But don't get it twisted. That old Damien is still very much alive, well, and kicking, and right around the corner. And this weekend he showed out. He showed up, and I really don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't sit comfortable with me. So now I have to go, I have to digress. I have to reprogram. I have to look at the entire situation and see what's the next move? What's the next move? Hey, I took accountability for what I did. I definitely do. But I'm not apologizing for nothing because it was provoked. And it could have been, and it didn't have to be. But since it was, It was what it was. It is what it is. And now I have to do what I have to do. And I just want you all to take time and sit back and analyze your situations. Don't just get mad, get upset, lash out, and then leave it there. No, go once after you've lashed out and you've calmed down, talk to a couple of people that you trust about the situation. Tell them the absolute truth. Tell them your part, your wrong, your up, your down, your cries, your pain, your cussing, your temper tantrum, everything that happened in this. Tell them the truth and let them give you a outside opinion of the situation. Now, their outside opinion, I'm going to tell you this, it might not be what you want to hear. It shouldn't be what you want to hear. Because what it should be is where everything went left, your part, and now, what are you going to do about it? I have a cluster of people that I trust, that I can call, that I can talk to about the situation. And I talked to a few of them. And all of them said the same thing. They told me what I was wrong. They told me what other people was wrong. And they said that, hey, now what you gonna do? Are you gonna fix it? Are you gonna leave it? Are you gonna move? Are you gonna stay? What's going on? And as for me, because of my mental, my temper, and my attitude towards individuals, I have to make the best move for me. I can't make the move for nobody else. But and this is where maturity and growth kicks in because you have to be able to accept your wrong. You have to be able to accept your wrongs. Once you've accepted your wrongs, hey, if you want to go back and apologize, I implore you, go back and apologize. If you feel like, hell no, it's time for me to move around and cut shit off, do that. Do you know how many old friends I had that I don't talk to now? Not even trying to reach out to? Oh, baby, it's a lot. It's a lot of them. I'm not trying to reach out to them, and I pray to God that they don't try to reach out to me. Because if you do, baby, you're gonna find out that you've been blocked. You've been blocked, discarded, and buried in the basement. Okay? But this is where we are as adults. We have to start looking out for it. And if we don't do this for us, what are our children gonna do? Because they be seeing us. They see us when we act out. They see us when we don't act out. They see us doing this temper like, and then we're not getting away from the bad situation. We're just staying there. That's not good parenting. That's not being an adult. That's insanity. That's literally like taking your head, ramming it into a brick wall, and find out that that brick wall hurt, but then I'm gonna keep ramming my head into it because it's gonna eventually stop. You're right, it is gonna eventually stop. As soon as you pass the hell up from keep ramming your head into that brick wall and draining all that blood from you, idiot. That's what's gonna happen. So no, don't stay there. Leave. Leave, get out, go, find something else. Cut them circles off, cut them people off. Now, psychiatrists say that most times when you're dealing with a person that's hurting you, most times it's hurting people hurt people. Now, I'm gonna be honest here. To me, that just sounded like an excuse. But when you weigh the cons, when you weigh the facts, it's not an excuse, it's the absolute truth. A person that's hurting, all he knows is hurt because that's what's going on with them. They don't see nothing else but hurt. And they're not doing it intentionally. It's just, this is where they are. They're hurt. They're hurting. Their hurt is active. And everything that they're doing it out of hurt. So they're moving, they're walking, they're talking, they're breathing, and all of that is hurt. And then you come along, and now this same person that you're friends with, that you adore, that you love, that you like, that you know, that you want to kick it with, now flip the script and hurt you. But again, it wasn't on purpose. They just hurt you because they're in pain. And all they know is pain. So what are you saying? Understand the person that you're dealing with. And then ask yourself this. Can you lend some wise, kind words that will help push and motivate this individual to deal with their hurt or to let their hurt go and give it up to their higher power or to even go and seek counsel? Is this hurting person willing to accept your advice or your help? Because everybody is not your assignment. Everybody is not your job. The only job that you have in this life is to take care of you, and if you have children, your children. So before you get off into these relationships, I advise you to do an oil check. Check the transmission, make sure it's fluid in there too. Cause you never know what you're dealing with. Then you get this psycho home and they burn the house down with you, him, her, and the kids in there. But I do ask you, don't stay in no toxic relationship because that's all this episode is about. It's about toxicity. And we need to get away from that. And me I didn't realize how toxic I was, how toxic I was. But now that I know that I'm toxic, I'm working on that. I'm doing what I can in my powers. I don't care about nobody else's time and powers or when they think I should be out of. Damn you. This is my walk. This is my journey. This is my life. And I have to deal with it. And I'm going to deal with it in my way, in my time, when I'm ready. But I love y'all. And I want y'all to grow. I want y'all to. And listen, let me tell you something. Before I even get off into that, listen. So, for those of you that may be hurting, I really don't want to go into the different scenarios because there's a lot of scenarios that I can throw out there that just really might touch home. And I'm not trying to trigger anyone. So, if you are a person that's hurting, find you a good shoulder and release. Don't ball that thing up in you. Release it. If you don't have a good friend that you can release, go to the closest church that you know. Talk to a pastor. Don't talk to none of the other members. Talk to a pastor. Submit a request. Hey, pastor, listen, I know I don't go to your church, but I'm in the neighborhood and I have a lot going on. I really don't have nobody to talk to. I just need a listening ear. And let the pastor appoint the right person in your direction, if not the pastor himself. But go, and if you don't want to go to a pastor, then go to a therapist, go to a psychologist, go to a counselor, talk to somebody. body. Release it. You have to release it. And if you don't want to talk, hey, I know this works too. Find you the closest park. Or in my case, I don't have parks. I have what they call these um, woods. Woods. That's another word for it, but I can't think. My mind is, I don't know, is doing what they want to do. But I'm surrounded by woods, so I will go off into the woods where all the trees is at and scream to the top of my lungs. Just let it go. In fact, after I'm done with this, I'm gonna walk down and just scream. Let it go. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a whole lot of Geminis in these woods and parks screaming because it's our season. And right now it seems like every time our season come up, people just get crazy all of a sudden and want to start trying us. And we be trying to be humble. So for all my Gemini brothers and sisters, for all of my nieces and my nephews, please do me that one favor. Release. And I guarantee you, you'll be able to think better. You'll be able to breathe. You'll be able to calm down. You'll be able to function. It, it'll be so beautiful. You'll feel so relaxed. But you gotta get that thing up off you. And now to all of my supporters that's being hurt by your friend or a family member that's hurting and you didn't know what to do. You don't know what to do. I'm gonna employ you. Pray for them. If you see that they're not going to go talk and you have an idea of what's going on, then you go talk to the pastor. You don't have to put their business out there. But you go and talk to the pastor and talk on your behalf and let the pastor or whoever the pastor appoints towards you, psychologist, therapy, whatever, let them give you advice on how to deal with your family member or your friend. Again, don't just stay there in that hurt. Let's be active. Let's heal our world. Let's heal each other. All right? All right, y'all. This is your Uncle Deacon. I'm coming at you live. I love you. I love you. I love you. This is my time. I am out. I will be back later on this week with another podcast. I'm finna drop them because it's coming in. They're coming in like it's hot. And I'm going to get this out here to you. All right? All right, y'all. Love you. Deuces. And I'll catch you again tomorrow. Don't forget, love, share, like, comment, share, like, comment, subscribe, share, like, comment, subscribe. All right, y'all.